Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love, a travel edition. We're here at room 411 in, which hotel are we in?
Hi, Jeffrey. We are in the Ivens Hotel in Lisbon, and oh my. I just have to say, I love this hotel.
I'm just noticing how high the ceilings are. We spent the night here, so we can give you an update, but I didn't even see that second bathroom, as I told you, so this place is fantastic.
Right, and even just walking in, because for those of you who have been to Europe, you know that the spaces are small, right? And the hotel rooms and the bathrooms and apartments, and if you live here, everything is smaller in Europe. But the way that they laid this out feels to me so spacious. This would be a perfect place. I could live here. So you enter here, and I love this little entrance. It's
Little entrance, and this is the bathroom
the
there.
guest bathroom.
I don't know if I'd call it a guest bathroom because you have a full shower. And I love the fact that they do these mirrors. It makes it seem so much bigger. I almost walked into it because it seems like it's huge.
I think they do that for the space. And again, the really high ceilings, and you can see the local marble is featured in just about every
and this
place.
beautiful tile everywhere. It's
Tiles
beautiful.
are always beautiful. Look at the sitting room. It is beyond charming. I am just in love with it.
And this whole there's a whole African theme going on here. I guess the Ivens, it has something to do with some Portuguese explorers that went to Africa and got lost in Africa, brought back a bunch of artifacts. So we got to get the whole story, but it's got this African theme, which is kind of interesting.
Right.
I'm gonna open this and just walk out here. This is incredible.
What a treat to have this balcony and the sunshine.
Here we go.
Look at this. I mean, this is amazing. Just amazing.
So yeah, the streets.
And show them the streets. So we're not sure, what that is, if it's tile, if it's some sort of a marble that is along the entire sidewalk, and it's like pieces.
Oh yeah, they're like marble tiles. So they've been there forever, and it's just incredible. But you can see the ocean out there, and this is just beautiful. What a gorgeous day. We have to get out.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, let's look at the rest of this room to rate it and all that good stuff, so we can get out and about.
Right. So even though, again, we're small spaces. Ooh, I need to show my clothes, but we've got a full closet here, and then there are 3 full closets, which is amazing. These doors shut so that if you want privacy,
That's nice.
you can have it.
Nice, but it's another little balcony out here that goes out. Yeah.
Again, another closet, and we have a safe. I love it, and the textures. So very few carpets, but the carpets that are here, they have a purpose. They've got a statement, and the texture that you think is here, it's actually not. I don't know. It almost looks like that
Burlap.
Burlap. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I thought this was burlap for the longest time until I touched it. And again, you've got the African theme everywhere. It's just incredible. I love this. These close, so if you want to close it.
If you want some privacy, yeah, because that's a shower through there. So there's a shower right there. And as Kiki said, there's glass right through the shower and a mirror on the other side. It's really cool.
And this opens too. All of the windows and the doors open, which you don't find often, especially in the United States. This is probably my favorite little spot right here.
I know, that's great.
Right.
And you can open that window up and have a cocktail.
You could, or you could sit here with a book in
the
nook.
I could probably borrow a cocktail from the guy across the alley.
You could.
That's really close.
You could. I love it. And again, another little sitting area. So you just don't expect this in Europe. And I love it. With a desk, and again, another full-blown closet. So
that's great. Yeah.
It's incredible the amount of living space.
And this is a second bathroom. This is the one we actually used, but so you can see through the shower. This is the shower. that glass with the louvers, which is kind of cool. And again, another mirror. I love this. You know, they had this in the last hotel, a mirror in the shower. I told you that was kind of cool.
did.
I didn't see.
They
I
did.
hadn't seen before.
Right.
I really like it.
And desk, again, we have spent the night here, so when we walked in, everything was pristine and immaculate. Look at this. Are these gorgeous?
I know, and there's a light switch that lights them up. I should turn it on. But anyway, so let's go ahead and rate this place. I know it's gonna get high. Oh, there you go. See that?
Isn't that so pretty?
So yeah, the lights are beautiful in here. So we always like to rate 5 pearls. So location.
Oh my gosh.
You know, this is, I have to say, we're down in Lisbon, and this is the area, the historic area where everybody goes for the castles, the tower, all the famous places are down here. Mm-hmm. This is probably, there are other hotels I noticed out and about, but most of the big hotels, you know, certainly Marriott Bonvoy and others, that are further out. So this one's right in the center of it all. We walk out the door, and you're right in the middle of everywhere you need to be here in Lisbon. So location is 5 pearls.
Location
has to
is
be, right?
5 plus pearls. Literally, you walk out the door and everything is right here. And if you are a Marriott Bonvoy person, the Ivens is the only Marriott Bonvoy property that is walkable to everything. The other properties, which we've not stayed at, but familiar with where they are, you would need to take a taxi or an Uber in order to get to the areas where you want to walk. So the Ivens is definitely where you want to stay. 100%, there is no doubt. And I will say they are very gracious about recognizing status here. I know the hotel is sold out because unbeknownst to us, Taylor Swift has 2 concerts here this weekend. So the rates have skyrocketed, the city is bustling, and even with all of that, they were able to recognize our status and give us a beautiful suite, as well as last night when we got home, they know that I'm gluten-free and vegan, and they brought us a gluten-free, vegan, beautiful dessert. Jeffrey and I devoured it. It had beautiful fresh flowers, edible flowers on it. It was so incredible. And they also brought us 2 detox drinks. I think there's one left. I'll show you.
You know, and actually, it's a good note is the mini bar.
The mini bar.
Basically.
Yes.
It's in the back there behind the wine on the left side.
Oh, okay. There we go. So the reason I'm bringing this up is, you know, they really went above and beyond, and they brought 2 cold pressed detox drinks that divine, and they come from a little shop down the street. So what I loved is that, you know, they took into consideration our, you know, dietary restrictions, and they didn't need to do anything, but they did. In addition to that, Jeffrey noted that all of the items in the mini bar were also vegan and gluten-free, which usually they're not. So they carefully curated.
Well, I don't know if all of them were. I was just showing you a couple things that we had last night. I'm not sure if everything else is,
Well,
unless you look, because I didn't look that closely.
Yeah, well, the nuts obviously are, and the 2 snacks that were there were
chocolate bar, probably not.
The chocolate bar is the only thing I didn't look to see if it was a dark chocolate.
But anyway, your point is they went above and beyond.
They went
It's
above and
actually
beyond
great.
and curated what was in here specifically for our needs, which, you know, that makes me feel extra special. When I come back to Lisbon, where will I stay? You can bet I'm going to stay again at the Ivens. And where will I tell other people to stay? The Ivens. The location is superb.
Superb. So then next, you've already touched on this, but the staff here on 1 to 5 Pearls, we just met Jerome, who's vegan down at the breakfast, by the way, breakfast area. And check out the bar. The short I just did on the bar here. The bar is over the top, and just look it up. I mean, it's just incredible. But the people, 5 Pearls. I mean, everybody, like the staff has been absolutely incredible. I'm just looking at these wine glasses. that they brought to us last night. We didn't have the wine because we were running out of time. It's the wine from the last hotel out in the country. But everything is just perfect. So I can't say enough about the staff.
The staff is 5+. I want to shout out to Anna, who we had been texting with prior to arrival. And then upon arrival, she recognized us, right away, which it just makes you feel so welcome. And they did offer us champagne upon check-in. Who doesn't love that?
Well, and they had 2 welcome drinks with us too. I was calling the gold doubloons, really cute little coins. But you could either have a Bellini, peach Bellini, which you had,
I did,
or the Negroni, which I had, which was fantastic. Probably one of the best ones I've ever had.
Right.
Incredible bar experience. So,
yes.
People, what else are we looking at? We're looking at.
Well, I just wanted to mention on that as well. Anna let me know that the Negroni had egg whites in it upon check-in. So she definitely knew that I was vegan and let me know that the Bellini would be my choice. And one more step. I mean, it's nothing was left undone.
Yeah, those details are usually overlooked. You're absolutely right.
Definitely overlooked. Okay. So the staff, if I could give them 11 pearls, I would.
But you can't. There's only 5 pearls.
Because there's only 5, so I give them 5 pearls. Location, 5 pearls. Let's talk about cleanliness. So I actually looked under the bed. I looked in the slats by the bathroom we showed you here. This room is immaculate. I can't even tell you how impressed I am with the cleanliness. And we've given 5 pearls before, but I have to say this is 5+ pearls on cleanliness. It's absolutely outstanding. And we happened to be here when housekeeping came last night to do turn down service. And they spray your linens with a lavender spray for the evening. I mean, this is luxury at its best. This is a true 5-star experience, right?
Yep, and then I'm going to go right to quietude and sleepability, because we're right downtown, right in the center of it all. The bed, we like to talk about sleepability and the quietude, but the beds here in Portugal, anyway, the 2 hotels we've been in thus far, comfortable, but much, I'm going to say, stiffer than the high-end hotels around the U.S. And elsewhere where there's like a pillow top.
Great.
But I really love the bed.
Love it.
And it was very quiet here last night. I mean, I think I slept really well. I think you did as well.
My head hit that pillow and I went into dreamland until 6:45 this morning. I didn't even wake up once. So for quietude, when these doors are closed, right now they're open, but when they're closed, you don't hear anything. And again, pillows are so important to me. The pillows are divine. The sheets are luxurious. They are definitely the finest sheets. Oh, and then one of my very favorite things as well. Check this out. And they set these up at night with a, this is 5-star. They'll set these out with a towel. It's actually a beautiful linen for you to put your feet on. When do you get slippers like this at a hotel? I'm gonna tell you, only at the Ivens, right? This is outstanding. And then, my favorite, for those of you who know, I love robes. This is an absolutely beautiful, I believe it's Turkish terry robe, and I put this on before I went to bed last night, and oh my gosh, I just went into slumber. I was so excited about it. So
it was fantastic. Okay.
So quietude and sleepability, 5+ pearls.
So the last thing, as you guys know, we always rate on is coffee.
Right.
We're on the road, and that's always important to us. In the morning, I get up and get Kiki coffee in the morning.
Thank you for that, Jeffrey. I
Sure.
appreciate it more than you know. Having coffee in bed for me is the best way to start the day, and it's a true luxury, and I am so grateful for my amazing husband of 30+ years who brings me coffee in bed every morning. Am I spoiled or what?
Yeah, even at home.
At home too?
Yes.
Yeah, no matter where
But
we are.
anyway, I don't want to brag.
Well,
but,
you should.
But anyway, with that being said, I made a couple short espressos here this morning. This is just an espresso machine. We got to make sure they refill this because they just redid the. I'm sure they're going to replenish that. but fantastic. So the coffee's fantastic, and we just got back from breakfast, which was, I'm going to just say, over the top.
It was beautiful.
And we had plenty of American coffee, and we also had an espresso on the way out. We want to make sure we're good at jacked up on caffeine. That's why we got to get out on the streets. We have a lot of walking to do.
Right.
But the coffee is up there as well. I'm going to have to give it, because coffee's great in the room, and the service down there is just over the top. This place is 5 pearls all the way around.
All the way around. I have to say, the coffee that you made me in bed this morning with the crema on it, and by crema I don't mean any kind of milk or cream. The crema, for the coffee aficionados, you know what I'm talking about. It's when you make the coffee and it naturally has this crema on top from the beautiful coffee and the machine. It was absolutely one of the best cups of coffee that I've had in forever. So I agree with you. 5+ pearls
Okay,
all
so
around.
I noticed our colleagues are texting us now, so they're finally up. They have a little jet lag. They came in behind us, so we're gonna have to head out into this beautiful day. Kiki, I'm gonna let you finish up here in a second, but I'm just gonna look outside one more time because it is absolutely fantastic day. We have to get out there and take advantage of this day. So let's get ready to roll, but I think you're gonna wrap this up, Kiki?
Yes, so also I just want to tell you, they slid this under the door, tip of the day. I'm not going to read it to you because it's too long, but I will just tell you that it goes back to 1927 and it talks about specialists in wines and spirits. Just one more touch of something fantastic. So with that, wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the luxurious Ivens Hotel in Lisbon, Portugal. Do not miss this gem, and let me tell you, it is worth the extra cost to be in this location, to be in this beautiful hotel, and we are in room 411. If you should be so lucky to have this room, please let us know down below if you enjoy it as much as we did.